what's the one piece of advice, or what's the one thing that you wish someone had told you coming into the process?
For me, my biggest piece of advice has always been to go at your own pace, especially considering the society that we live in. It's very easy for us all to feel like we have to be somewhere at a certain point in time. Tim, you talked about that a little bit. You at age 25, you wanted to have a whole book, and I think there are pressures that not just parents but society places on us to do things at a certain time. But in my opinion, we're all different. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have different interests, different passions, and it's okay if what we want to do takes a little bit more time than what other people want to do. So that would be my biggest piece of advice. Try to not be influenced too much from what you see on social media and in the outside world, and focus more on your time. Developing your pace and your time, and I feel like that's gonna go a long way mentally and in every other respect. So yeah, pace.
Yeah, I would say I don't know. I always go back to like my saying Hakuna Matata. Just like my way of living is kind of like go with the flow at sometimes.
Hmm.
If things aren't going your way, just sidestep, a little juke move to the right, and
No, Euro
uh,
step.
You're a
a
stepdad,
little
right?
Euro step to the left, right? And just go at something else until what you were having trouble with comes back and is more in your favor. It's just something that I feel I've gotten decently good at, and it helps me avoid a lot of the stressors in my life that could really be thrown at me from different points, whether it be from work, like you've got this grant deadline or this scholarship application or whatever, research problem. Um, Sometimes you just can't answer those in one day or one week or whatever. So go out with friends if it's not COVID or whatever the hell you have to do. Go for a run,
Right.
and just go with the flow. If you can't do something, tell someone you can't do it. That's it. Be straight up.
Hmm.
That's all I got.
Accountability.
I, I think for me, it's sort of a cliche, but like most things that are worthwhile, you're going to be at least a little scared about. Like I remember kind of sitting there like right before I was about to head to the Philippines, like not fully packed, like night before, flight leaves at a horrible time the next day, and I'm like sitting on my literal childhood bedroom floor with stuff all over the place and being like, man, if someone gave me an out right now and said, Tim, you don't gotta go, you can stay. Like there was a part of me that wanted to take that, and
Mhm.
I was glad that no one was giving me that option. And for like weeks, if not months, there was just like this constant feeling of anxiety, like being in a different place, like not knowing a ton of people, like having moved across the world, like stuff like that. And I thought that maybe I was going to get over that, and then now even like starting a new job, like the interview, like start before, scared about it, thinking about next steps, anxious about it, and kind of like I think that's natural. And I think it's important to kind of push through those things, but also let yourself feel those kind of moments of anxiety or fear and say, why am I afraid of this? Like is it because it matters to me? Is it because there are actually things I need to be concerned about? Is it because other people are making me nervous about stuff I don't need to lose sleep about? And then just go and do it anyway. Because when you don't shoot your shot, in moments like that, you never get to know how it goes. And most things you can walk out at the end of and be like, I'm a better person because of that. I know more because of that. I'm better
Right.
equipped for next step because of that. So I think that that's something that I knew more solidly, even just a couple years back. And I think that that might help some people who are kind of scared to take those big steps or shoot those kind of scary shots. So that's what I got.
Hmm. Just going off
Well
of
Hey,
that,
said.
Timmy.
I mean, my piece is you got to bet on yourself. If you don't do it, no one will. Your parents can't hold your hand. Adulthood is scary, but it's definitely doable. Think about what you want to do, experience different things, keep an open mind.
Yep.
You do that, something's going to fall into your lap. Work hard, I know I'm kind of chaining a lot of different things together, but my main thing is bet on yourself. And these are all components of that. Do the work. If you're nervous about it, it's probably a good thing. It's probably you're going in the right direction. You're probably being guided in that direction for a reason. So just go for it. I mean, don't be afraid. We're all scared where no one really fully has it together, but we piece it together. We bring everything together and we make the best of it.